Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast between Huck and Morrow here on Blistering Sands. This game is brought to you by lucomputers.com. Go ahead and check out their website for the upcoming StarCraft 2 release. They have a couple PCs especially set up and lined up to play StarCraft 2 on the link on the top right hand side of their homepage. Getting into the game, we have Morrow spawning as the red Terran player here. And over here on the south side, meanwhile, we have Huck spawning over here on the north side as the yellow Protoss. And this sounds kind of funky to hear the Protoss music in the background, even though I have the Terran template out there. So yeah, kind of interesting. So Probe now moving on out, gonna do some scouting. So we have Huck scouting rather early. And we'll see, I think this is more of an anti-cheese scout. He's not going to really be able to see that much of his opponent's Morrow's strategy just because he won't even have the barracks up in time. He won't be able to tell if there is going to be a tech lab. He may be able to delay that barracks or pull an SCV off the mineral line though by trying to harass that SCV. So SCV probably going to come on up. You're going to probably be a 12 barracks. There it goes. SCV now coming on out, and in comes that probe to do a little bit of harassment. A second one SCV coming off the line in order to deal some damage towards that probe. Probe now moving around, so nice micro coming around from both of these players. In comes this probe. Probe dishing out that damage, probably going to pull out. Yeah, perfect timing pulling out. Moving away, gonna go ahead and mine some minerals. I think that's enough time to really recharge those shields. You can see those shields recharging so quickly as it comes back in, but Morrow bringing in a second SCV, so Huck is gonna have to be careful there, taking 3 points of damage past those shields, and now really just carrying that blue present with him wherever he goes. So Peppy the probe and Stevie the SCV just dishing out that damage, and Morrow able to get this barracks up without any real delay. Couple quick zaps on that SCV. SCV, however, should be able to come back out with no real issue. Now here we have the upgrade to the orbital command, and really no refinery yet. So with no refinery, this is going to be a very heavy marine start, much heavier than I would say normally. Ooh, that hero probe getting in one kill on that SCV, and he's going back for more, now trying to zap this SCV over here. More SCVs coming over to try to take it down. Down away moves that probe down to 17 hit points still. Marine trying to get a clear shot on that probe, and back in the base of Huck we're going to see a cybernetics core already coming into play along with this gateway. Probe doing a good job hiding using that. Oh, very nice micro on this probe micro by Huck. Huck just doing a great job. I have a grin on my face just watching all of this lay out right now. As this probe just trying to come in, trying to get in a couple quick zaps, I could see Huck trying to do some refinery blocking now, just because there's 3 Marines. So by placing down or trying to block some gas, he would be able to deal some, just delay any real tech. And now we have a very early command center. Wow, so Morrow opening up with a 20 command center in order to do some scouting. No, sorry, not in order to do some scouting, thinking about the probe. In order to get a very strong economic advantage. And how will this really play out? Huck, if he plays into a very heavy aggressive stance with higher tech units, may be able to dish out a lot of damage. There is a bunker, however, coming into position, and with another supply depot over here, a bunker can be made to this backside fairly easily. Probe still having plenty of hit points, getting zapped around, plenty of scouting information, still holding those minerals, and down it's gonna go. Is that Marine gonna be able to catch up to it? Yes, it is, and down it goes. So that probe getting plenty of information and plenty of sight. Now in comes an SCV. SCV now going out to do some scouting of his own, making sure that there's nothing by that Zelnaga watchtower, no crazy tech being hidden anywhere. However, a Stalker now moving around. Stalker may be able to get a catch up to that SCV. Yeah, we're going to have a proxy pylon as the warp gate completion, or warp gate nearly completed. So it's going to be a 2 gate, but I don't see any additional tech. So is he going to try to go for a 2-gate push? Huck, if he goes for a 2-gate push, would be fairly interesting. Now we have these Marines coming in, and wow, this is not going to be good for Huck. Huck cannot really put in a lot of pressure over here. Going to go ahead and try to move over by this back door. Really, Morrow should just be able to put down a bunker here and really just protect that whole entire position. Huck now moving away with those Stalkers. Stalkers taking no shields left, and now more Stalkers being warped in here. Really, a bunker needs to be placed up here. And that bunker, what that will allow it to do is make it fairly difficult for those Stalkers to get into range. And now, oh, this is really bad. I do not think Morrow Morrow is not responding correctly here. Now getting the Tech Lab and getting the Marauders, but I think the timing on Huck's push is going to be too much, and we may have this game may be over before it even really begins, as these Stalkers are destroying these destructible rocks. Now, once again, testing over here on this front door. Now Stalkers moving further even more. And yeah, things just not looking good. Down go these destructible rocks, and Morrow is in a load of trouble now. Yeah, now finally realizing the trouble that he's in, moving around with these Marines and these Marauders now. And this is going to be a very, very difficult situation. Morrow going up into a lot of barracks, and now those Marauders coming into position with those Marines. The Marauders do not have those concussive shells yet. Now currently getting Stim Pack and the concussive shells to boot, but no Chrono Boost, and this is going to be fairly difficult, as those Stalkers with that range of 6 will outrange those range of 5 Marines. Those Marauders able to dish out damage, but still taking so many SCVs off the line is going to definitely hurt the production of Morrow. Morrow now finishing the Stim Pack, now finally getting that concussive shell, and now sitting over here only mining out of his natural expansion here. Really needs to mine as much as possible. Really, Huck now getting a lot of Zealots. We do see the concussive shell upgrade currently being researched, and now we also see the Zealot charge and the Blink being researched as well. Huck also getting a Dark Shrine, that Dark Shrine nearing completion, and with a lot of gas saved up, in the good way, he will be able to warp in a lot of these Dark Templars. 4 Dark Templars now warping in, and with Morrow, if Morrow does not save any energy, he's going to be in a load of pain. Does he call down an extra mule? No, not calling down any mules. In comes the Dark Templar. Dark Templar is now slashing their way through. Really going to be forced to deal with that whole entire situation. In comes a scanner sweep. Scanner sweep in the wrong position, and really, that's just really, oh, will he be able to take it down in time? Huck now losing that over here, and now really, really nice timing push by Huck. Huck moving over here. Dark Templars having their way with those Marines, and the SCVs getting destroyed by these Dark Templars over here. Marines, Marauders trying to stim, trying to get back into this. But Morrow using the 5 barracks, a strategy not working nearly that well. Stalkers coming in to reinforce. SCVs trying to take down these Stalkers, but with those Dark Templars there as well, Morrow is going to be forced to save GG. So Huck doing a great job in this fight. And yeah, just doing a great job in this fight. The proxy pylon was nicely timed, and really a 2-gate into a Twilight Council. The Stalkers put in a lot of pressure, cleared off these back doors over here, and then with those Dark Templars saving up that gas, switching from Zealots, or switching from Stalkers to Zealots, able to save up that gas and then do that really, really strong push. This game is brought to you by lucomputers.com. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay here from Blistering Sands.